Hello, I'm going to walk you through a demonstration of Module 1 instructions, starting with golf tournament. The other assignment is called coffee shop. Be sure that you do golf tournament first. There will be a link here for you to access this video if you don't want to watch it in PowerSchool. But the first thing that you're going to want to do is go into PowerSchool. And in PowerSchool, you're going to want to go to Remote Learners. So it might look like this to begin. You'll want to expand Remote Learners, Module 1, and then you're going to need to download the golf tournament document. Now I'm going to open it up. Should come down at the bottom. And then you're going to want to save it into your Business Tech folder. So File, Save As. You go to your desktop, Business Tech, Word, and Module 1. And as you're watching through this video, you're able to stop the video and go through these steps. And I'm going to call it Golf Tournament with my initials. Go to Golf Tournament JB and then save. So now I have my document. All the edits are going to be saved right onto my desktop. The instructions are also going to be on PowerSchool right here. Made the note to add your initials at the end. If you haven't set up your folder on your desktop yet, there's a link to the YouTube video I made to do that right there. Okay. So looking at these instructions, you're going to use these instructions to edit that golf tournament document that you have open. So our first instruction says go into the Design tab. I tried to put pictures of some links and some icons that you'll use, and this video will also be a good reference. So in the Design tab, so up here we have all of our tabs. Right now I'm on the Home tab. You're going to spend a lot of time in the Home tab. We want to be in the Design tab. And the first instruction says to change the theme to organic. So I'm going to go over here to themes, that icon. They're in alphabetical order. I'm going to select organic. So notice how it just changed anything that was in color is now just kind of a different color theme. So you can see how it was before, lots of blues and grays. Now we have some red, some green, some blue. So that's what the themes do. Next thing our instructions want us to do is change those colors. So I'm still in the Design tab, Colors, and I'm going to change it so that we use yellow colors to kind of match that picture there. Select yellow. Now you can see I have some oranges, some yellows. So that is how you could change the theme and the color. Okay, our next instruction says select the Golden Golf Tournament. All right, so I've got Golden Golf Tournament selected, and it says to go to the Home tab. All right, and I'm going to change the font to size 24, the font to Arial, and then I'm going to do something with text effects here. So one thing I wanted to point out, on the Home tab, you have lots of different things right in here that you can change the font. Another option is to go into Format and then Font. It might take a little while to load here. And then you could change a lot of things right here. So maybe you have your Microsoft Word all the way expanded, so it looks like this. If you put your cursor up at the very top of the screen, you'll get that. I always keep it minimized but spread out the whole screen, so I keep this Word tab available. Okay, so back in the instructions, it says to go to the Home tab. We're going to change to size 24, Arial, and then do something with that text effect. So first thing, Arial, size 24. And then we are going to use this text effects button right here. I have a picture of that in our instructions. Text effect. I'm going to select the Fill, Gold, Accent 1, Shadow. Okay. Text effects drop down. If I hover over them, it'll give me the description. So fill gold, accent color 1, shadow. And it'll look like that. All right. Now we are going to affect all of our headings. So I'm going to do the first one, size 18, and then we're using text effects again, and another text effects. So first one, tournament details. Our instructions want to change it to size 18. All right, and then change it to text effects. Red, accent color 5, shadow. So note if I highlight over these, find the one I want. Red, accent color 5, shadow. And we look like that. Now I want to do that to these other headings. So I could go through those steps again, or I could highlight tournament details and then use this paintbrush here. That's called the Format Painter. And then paint that, hit it again, and paint that formatting. So that's a quick way to apply formatting to multiple spots. Okay. Now we are on step 5. It wants us to select all the paragraphs underneath the headings and change those to size 14. That's pretty basic stuff we know how to do, probably in Google Docs. So pretty basic. Change those paragraphs to size 14. All right, next instruction, step 6 here. It says, find and replace rolling hills with forest hills. So everywhere it looks like our golf tournament is at Rolling Hills Golf Course. Well, maybe they decided to change where that golf course is at to a golf course called Forest Hills. So instead of going through everywhere you see Rolling Hills and typing it and changing it, we're going to do a little trick here. Go to the Edit, up at the top, Find, Replace. So I'm going to find where it says Rolling Hills. So it looks like it's 6 different spots. Perfect. I'm going to replace that with Forest Hills. And then replace all. It says you've made 6 replacements. That's what our instructions say. Perfect. So that's a lot quicker than retyping it 5 different times. So I also have what that drop down will look like up at the top. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to change some font. So we're going to use that drop down up at the top as well. So we want to change where it says location. We are going to change that to gold in all caps. So location here, select that. Format, font. We're changing the color to gold. Notice if you hover over these colors, it'll tell you what they are. Maybe here, gold. And then we want to have all caps. So gold, all caps, okay. And then I'm going to paint that onto my other headings here. All right. So that was step 8, formatting it to date, time, and cost. The last thing is we are going to change our title to word art. So right now it's text effects. Text effects is right here in the home tab. Text effects looks just like the text. You could click on it, you could delete it. We're going to select the Golden Golf Tournament. We are going to go into Insert, Word Art, and we are going to select any of these. And you'll notice how it changes. So I'm going to go with one of these orange ones. Notice how now it is in a box that we can move this around. Move it up, move it down. So that's kind of a difference that word art has. You could also do some different designs, like make it be a wave, all different kinds of designs. That doesn't look very good. All different kinds of things. So word art gives you a lot more flexibility. Text effects is just changing the font. All right, so that was step 9. Step 10 is just to save. So up here in the top, I have this little save button, and then we are good to go. These instructions will be helpful as you complete the golf tournament document, and you'll also use these instructions to walk you through the next one, the coffee shop.